Oh, hey, what's going on? Is this a COMC Flip challenge video? Yeah, I've just been cutting grass these last few weeks. There's a whole lot more action going on Lawn Mowing Simulator than there is on the COMC Marketplace these days, so just been cutting this damn grass and watching it grow back. You know, at its absolute best, there is no better way to buy and sell cards online than COMC. The bad thing is, COMC is at its absolute worst in company history. It has been there for about the last 9 months. No end in sight to when the processing delays and the shipping delays are gonna end, or at least get better. And I think what we're seeing now, what you're gonna see in this video, is a major pullback by collectors, by the hobby, of using COMC's service. Now, I know the entire market is down, and we can talk about that in other videos, but COMC is down nearly 50%. And I have some data in here to prove that. I've been collecting data from other COMC sellers. There is a COMC seller group on Facebook. Everybody is reporting the same thing. I don't think the hobby is down 50%. Now, we've talked about market corrections in our live streams and in some videos. The interest in trading cards is greater than ever. People aren't leaving. The market is correcting. People are still genuinely curious. COMC, what I believe COMC has seen is a 50% reduction in sales since February or March of this year. Just a huge drop off, and what that's resulting in, as me as a seller, sales are in the tank, and I can tell you that for the month of June it's going to be even worse. So I'm really frustrated right now. I think COMC is horribly mismanaged. They put out a company update earlier this month by the president, Julia. Much ado about nothing right here. Whole bunch of just cute words to try to make people feel good. If you want to make us feel good, just provide a better service, because we're not getting it right now. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the COMC challenge for the month of May, and you can see where some of this frustration is starting to come from. Alright, so let's hop into the stats. We like to start off here. This is a look at my dashboard. As it stands right now, I have about $2,900 credit, which is about where I was at the start of last month. I do like to keep credit in my account in case a big item comes up that has some margin to flip. I also just like to keep around that $2,000 mark in general. It's where I feel comfortable at. Really slow month this month. I only sold 100 cards total, and we'll get into the full spreadsheet in just a second. But I wanted to show you what my dashboard looks like. You can see my latest sales. Sales really slowed down. They came to an absolute crawl towards the end of the month. And like I said, I really think this is indicative of where COMC is in the hobby right now. Just too many people have been burned. Their eBay sales are slumping way down. One of the ways that we can tell sales on COMC through eBay is by the amount of feedback that they leave for others. And that number is down about 50%, according to somebody on Blowout who was able to do some research, see how much feedback they had left over the last 30 days compared to about a few months ago, another 30-day period, down about 50%. And I have some data to show you on my next page, which is going to align with that number perfectly. So I tend to believe that COMC is down about 50% in general on eBay. That is a very harsh dip. Now, I know the market has dipped a little bit in recent weeks, but 50%? I don't think so. Not with the numbers that we're seeing from like PWCC and Golden. Golden posting record sales of some of the landmark cards, you know, some of the you know, the whales in the hobby. Yeah, I have a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that COMC's sales are down 50% on eBay, but it's indicative of the service that they have offered over the last year, specifically over the last, probably since November of 2020. You know, most companies in this time frame have really gotten a handle on COVID and have pivoted, and COMC seemingly got worse. Crazy stuff. We're not going to talk about that. So this is my dashboard. I have 433 cards for sale. Asking price on all of them, $17,465. Started the challenge with $0, asking $1,000 store credit. Yeah, I don't think this number changed that much from last year, or last month, excuse me. I went through and I revised some numbers. Also, I run a persistent 25% off sale, so it's fair to assume that my legitimate asking price on my port is $10,000 to $12,000 or so. But again, I like to run that sale, make those numbers look good. All right, let's head on over to the spreadsheet. So this is a list of everything that I sold in May of 2021, and it was 100 cards total. One thing that I do like about COMC that I always give them praise for is they provide the ability to download a lot of different spreadsheets. This one very, very much helps me, lets me look at a few different things. This one will show us the set name, the item ID, and the description, how many were manufactured, the purchase price, the sale price, COMC credit, and the transaction fee, because again, COMC takes 5% transaction fee plus an additional 1% if you are running a persistent sale like I am. Shows you the date sold, shows you the acquisition date. So we're not going to dwell too much on this page, but you can see we're going to show off these cards on my next page on the sales history. But let's go ahead, scroll down to the bottom. There are actually two interesting points that I want to point out. So let's scroll all the way down to the bottom. Total purchase price of all of the items I sold was $1,808.33. I sold them after fees for a total of $2,864.17, coming up with a total profit of $1,055. So despite the slow month, the very slow month, I only did $3,000 in sales. I said last month that I predicted after I just got done doing 6,500 in sales in April, I said that I predicted to do about 4,000 in sales, and there was no indicators at that time that sales were going to slump. That was just what I expected to see based off the pullback from the market, from what I had been seeing with COMC and the level of dissatisfaction with buyers, seeing their eBay listings move down in the search rankings. I expected to see a drop-off, and we saw a huge drop-off this month. Also, the market is down in general, not as hot as it was a few months ago. I get that, but again, 50% in my case this month to month, from 6,500 down to 3,000, huge drop off. Do not expect to see those. So still made $1,000 all in all, which was actually my starting capital. So I'm happy with that. I want to point out something interesting right here. If you look at this tab right above me, this purchase buy tab, and I'll go ahead and highlight it right here. Let's actually see if I can bring it out. Yep, there you go. I'll bring it out a little bit for you guys. So if we bring this tab out and scroll over, let's make it a little bit bigger and increase the size. Yeah, I think we should be able to do that. So you guys can see. Yeah. Here we go. All right. So purchase buy right here. If we scroll down, we can see everybody who bought items. We know we sold 100 items. So down from column 36 down to column 56, that is eBay. Those were my eBay sales. 20 items total, 20 out of 100. So again, like I talked about with that 50% number, eBay sale or COMC sales on eBay down 50%. That is what many in the hobby are saying based off the information that we have. COMC is never going to provide that information as they should. That 50% theory perfectly aligns with mine because, like I said last month, I was seeing less sales through COMC's own website and more sales through eBay, which led me to believe that COMC's own web traffic and transactions on their own platform were down. Now we see a massive pullback on eBay. 50% pullback in my case. I went from 40% of my eBay sales, or 40% of my overall sales being eBay, down to 20% of my sales being eBay. We see 50% there. So this is a little frustrating for me, as somebody who is a power seller on COMC, who understands COMC more than, I want to say I understand COMC on a better level than 99.9% of the universe. I would actually say there's probably only about 3 to 5 people ahead of me who understand the service better. Just to see this massive pullback, it is alarming for me. I expected the numbers to dip. I did not expect the numbers to dip 50% month over month. So I'm pretty scared, to be honest. I don't know even what next month is going to look like. I don't even want to make a bold prediction. Am I going to sell $3,000? I'm not even sure. If I did, I would expect the numbers to be about close. I don't see them ticking up very much. I think getting back to that 6,000 number, even as I add inventory to my portfolio, all of this $1,000 profit, I just want to be reinvesting that into COMC. That's part of the flip challenge. You know, I'm not taking a dime from any of this profit that I make until at least the end of the year when we decide what we want to do for flip challenge year 2. All right, said a little bit here. Let's move over and take a look at some of the actual sales, and I will walk through them where we can look at them picture in picture. All right, so the screen that we are looking at now is my monthly sales by month, and this is for 2021. You have all seen these numbers before if you've been keeping up with the series. January we did $2,000, February we did $3,759, March we did $6,600, April we did $6,100, and then in May $3,044. Also only 100 items sold. Average sale price about $30 a card for May, which I think is actually down. It's even down from April. I was gonna say I think we're up because I know that in March we sold a lot of cards. All right, let's go ahead, hop into May, and I'll make this a little bit smaller and sort this by sale price, and we'll talk about some of these sales. Only 100 cards to talk about this month. Top sale of the month, taking this Ronald Acuna Jr. Contenders Draft Picks 9.5 auto to 99. Took it from 247 up to 361. Took about a month to do that. 4-1 to 5-5. That one sold on eBay. Second year Kobe Topps Chrome, 97 Topps Chrome PSA 8. Bought it for 200. Sold it for 262. That flip took about 3 weeks or so. This one, here's a perfect example of a card on COMC. A lot of people wouldn't think twice about it. I saw value in it. Red Refractor numbered 5. Joe Gray, 2018 Bowman Draft Chrome Auto Red numbered to 5. Looked up this kid in the minors. Not really doing anything, but in a good farm system over there in Milwaukee. You never know. They might need help in the future. Saw it go up on eBay, or saw it go up on COMC, excuse me, for 45 bucks. Did not think twice. Snapped that card up. The very next day, 518, sold 519. $213.75 after fees. Yes, sir, I will take that money all day long. Not even a challenge here. Took a loss on this one, rightfully so. 2020 Printy Prism Red Ice Prism Tom Brady. I bought this card during the Super Bowl rush of his cards. Bought it on 2.7 for $150. Got out of it at 131.25. All things considered, I'm okay with a $19 loss on there. Again, as long as we win more than we lose, we can afford to lose money on some cards. That one just didn't pan out. I was trying for the quick flip during the Super Bowl. Just didn't happen. So it happens from time to time. A couple of kabooms here that I bought from the same seller. A Rondo from Innovation. Love these kabooms. And also a Javier Hernandez soccer card. Again, some player I don't know much about. Bought the Rondo for 69. The Javi Hernandez for 49. I sold the Rondo in 2 days for 126.45. I sold the other one in 6 days for 124.45. So a couple of kabooms. I knew they were undervalued. I didn't know how much, but I went ahead. I bought them both, and sure enough, they both paid off for me. Leaf Draft Tatis Auto. You know, it's Leaf. It's not great. Made 10 bucks there. I was hoping to get a little more. That Kendrick Nunn that we've seen in a few videos got me only 5 bucks, but hey, I'll take it. Heat season's over. Don't want that card sitting in my port till next season. 96-97 Topps Chrome Shaq. Took it up from 48 to 60. Sold that one on eBay. Took a couple of months. 12 bucks there. 25% profit. I will take it. 27 up to 58 on this LeBron Champ is Here Hollow. I talk about these cards a lot. These cards with trophies tend to sell very well. That was an easy one. That's one I probably would have kept in the PC if it never sold. Another LeBron here, Sports Illustrated. I don't know if this is an actual true rookie or not, but took it up from $35 to $55. Easy, again, 13 bucks here on a Juan Soto Chronicles. Chronicles, you know, doesn't have a license, no team logos. Easy 15 bucks right there. This Damian Lillard, I feel bad about this card still. $15 to $42 on a Dame Noir Prime patch, number 9. Now, I think I could have gotten $120 plus for this card, but I didn't look up comps. I got it out of the recently added section, got it for a good price, got it for $15. I put it up for like $45. I was like, whatever, triple my money. And then I looked at comps and I was like, oh man, I left a lot of money on the table. But hey, I do that from time to time. I'm not perfect. 23 up to 38 on a Steph Curry Silver Prism from 16-17. Looking at it now, all kinds of scratches on that card. Holy smokes. I don't know how COMC didn't get those. We have $19 to $37 on a Pat Bailey auto. Not too familiar with the player, but I was able to look up comps, thought it was underpriced, and sure enough, got some money. 29 to 35 on this Frankie Lindor. He is not having a good season with the Mets. I thought I was going to get more on that one. Sometimes they just don't work out. Did get a plenty on this one, though. 2009 Upper Deck Historic First SpaceX. First privately developed space launch. It's just a base card from this set. Bought it for 10, sold it for 33 to somebody on eBay. 25 to 30 on a Ken Griffey Jr. 2012 Allen Ginter PSA 10. 19 to 29 on an Anthony Edwards. AI, we doubled up on this AI Hobby Masters. I actually sold that one to my buddy Swoosh. So he scooped that one out of my port, which means it was underpriced. I'm actually curious to see if he's trying to resell it. Sure, he is. Swoosh trying to resell it for $100, and he'll probably get his money. He loves that early 2000s basketball, so shout out Swoosh. This one I only held for a day. This Joe Adell Nick Madrigal black border from Heritage. Bought it for 10, sold for 26. Bought for 6, sold for 26. 2 months though, but on this checkerboard Saquon, these checkerboards only came out of the gravity feeds for Prism Football, which were very hard to find given how the situation at retail back when Prism Football came out was not good. Come over here, 21 to 24 on this Tatum. You can see the margins this month, whole lot smaller than in normal months. 15 to 24 on an Anthony Edwards. Purple hoops, we will take that. 20 to 23 on a Jahlil Okafor. Just happy to get out of that card as the basketball season winds down. 18-19 Dominion to 25 Donovan Mitchell. Stole this one out of recently added. Paid, what did we pay for that? $9 right here. Sold it for $22.92. Same thing on this Chubb, $9. Sold for $22.80. This Steph Curry, feel like I left some money on the table. Beautiful looking card. Gold standard, very good looking set. Paid 14, sold it for 22. Another player I just don't know anything about. Just saw Gold Shimmer Auto, thought it was low, $13.50. Sold it for $22.80. 17 to 21 on another Allen Iverson. Another LeBron, made $6 there. $12 on a Donovan Peoples-Jones Prism. We'll take that. That is a no-huddle red. Stockton, $9 to $20. I would take this all day long on these 93, 94 finest refractors. That's an easy sale. Made a few bucks on a Kobe No Boundaries. Thought I was going to get more for that. $8 to $19 on a Kyrie from this year's Prism. Don't sleep on veteran parallels from this year's Prism. Expensive product still. Player collectors still trying to put together their sets. Kyrie, one of his first Brooklyn Nets uniform cards. Don't sleep on these vet parallels, guys. $10 to $19 on an Aaron Hernandez rookie E-Tops. Kevin Durant award winners, 10 to 19. 15 to 18 on a Kluber. He threw his no-hitter. Somebody stole this one out of my port before I could reprice it. 1 of 18 too. eBay 101 right there. Just happens sometimes. Nice profit here. $2.40 up to $17.56. Heritage Hotbox Purple from this year. It's a Trout. It's a refractor. Come on, man. Don't put that card up for $2.40. You paid COMC 50 cents. You waited months to get it listed. Get your $10. Like, easy money. I finally sold this Tiger Stripe Jalen Hands. I don't know if I should have just held on to it or what. Had it for 3 months. Bought it for $2, which was stupid low. Got $17.56 for it. $9.74 to $17.10 right there. $9.74 to $17.10. Big shocker. Jake Rogers, same thing. Reggie Miller Refractor, 8 to 16 double up. We're not going to go over all of these. Alex Morgan soccer card. Again, just selling soccer, and I know nothing about soccer, guys. Just some more flips right here as we get into some of the lower dollar stuff. I'm sure I took some losses on some cards on this page. I'm trying to like clear out the old stuff that I know that we're going to take losses on. But slim margins, you know. Joe Adell, let's see if I can see any good ones. These Bo Bichette, these Unleashed cards, fan favorite cards, even though they're not licensed. This one was an obvious buy at $3. Team color sold for $10. Just a lot of $10 sales right here. Lost some money on a TJ Ford refractor, no big deal. Shot my shot, lost it. Didn't make what I thought I was. Held it for 4 months. It's time to move on from that card. You just see here 20 cents for a E-Pack card. 20 cents to $7.02. That's the beauty of COMC right there. $1.80 to $6.75 on a Zach DeLoach card. That's just the beauty of COMC, taking a $3 card and moving it up to $6. So a lot of stuff on this page, a lot of just smaller sales, a lot of $3 here, $3 there, $3 here, $3 there. Some Pokemon. Don't sell your rated rookie lasers for $1. It's just ripe, easy for me to pick them off and sell them for $3. So even if it's not a good player, don't sell your lasers from Donruss for $1. That's stupid. 30 cents to $1.96 on a T. Higgins relic. Like, come on. Why would you put this relic up for 30 cents? You paid 50 cents for COMC to put it on the site. Like, you just gave them a card and lost 20 cents. I don't get it. Same thing. This Wiggins right here. Not a rookie, but it is a beautiful looking card from 15-16 Prism. I bought it for 77 cents. I sold it for $1.96. I'm getting margin. I'm sure they made a few cents, but like, come on, I don't get it. So let's go ahead, hop on into one more screen. So before we get on out of here, I want to show you some of the cards that I currently have for sale in my portfolio. A lot of cool looking cards. Cards that I don't care if I sell, honestly, at this point with the way the Flip Challenge has gone for the previous few months. All of this is profit. All these cards are paid for. Really happy to have this LeBron. I'm in it for like $375 or something like that. So should make some money on this beautiful LeBron gold wave. And if I don't sell it, like I said, it's a trophy card. I like cards with trophies on it. I still have my 2 Grail cards from Fortnite, the Crystal Shard Italy on the Peely. I still think I'm going to get 500 plus for that card. I paid I'm going to make 10x profit on that card. This Goga Batazzi I don't feel good for. I'm probably going to take a loss on there. Kyle Lewis to 76 Independence Day rookie. That is just, if I never sell that card, whatever. This one was an easy buy for me. This 1819 Pink Pulsar Klay Thompson PSA 10 to 42. When he's back next year, easy sale right here. This card I think is also going to be an easy sale. I actually have one of these sitting in my office. These are the 2008 Topps Factory Set Mickey Mantle Chrome Gold Refractors. This one is the 52 reprint. We've seen these cards tick up. They used to sell for like $20. Now they sell for $75 and on up. This is the most desired one. Have no reason to believe that one won't sell. Another one that will definitely sell is this Bo Bichette 18 National Treasures Game Gear Auto to 10. I'm thinking about just raising the price on that one and sitting on it. A lot of these cards I showed off in previous months. A lot of this stuff still sitting here. Still confident, even though the market is down, still confident on my margins on a lot of this stuff. I have this Cole Komet RPA. I think I paid like $30 for it or something like that. What's up, Shy City Pools? Buying some soccer still. Tim Ream Gold. I'm sure I paid like next to nothing for that. I don't even remember. Antonio Brown 2012 Prism Silver Prism. First year Prism. Don't recall what I paid, but I'm sure I'll make some good profit on that. 1987 Garbage Pail Kids PSA 10 Tongue Tied Tina. I'm sure I'll make some money on that. Got a Hulk Hogan Grail right there from 85. LeBron PSA 9 1920 Optic Purple. Bo Bichette Rainbow Foil. So as you can see right now, my buying tendencies, I'm tending to buy more of the players that I know are going to sell. Again, I'm just worried about the future of COMC at this point. I don't know what the COMC marketplace looks like 6 months from now. I don't know what it looks like 3 months from now. But I'm going to stick to the bigger name players in terms of what I'll be buying over the next few months. Probably going to start, even if I see value on the obscure stuff, the obscure names, I'm going to have to really pick and choose more carefully what I'm going to buy. Because like I've talked about, one of my strategies, I like to be the only one who has that particular card on COMC. That means I'll have the only one that they've cross-listed on eBay. But again, with their eBay search rankings, they're being pushed down in the search rankings. So even those rare things don't get to collectors' eyes the way they did a few months ago. So I'm really sticking to the big name players and the one-on-ones like this Paul LaDuca. I'll still take my chances on players like Jake Eason. And Steph Curry, not really taking chances on. Brandon Clark, maybe, a guy you take a chance on. KPJ. This is a cool card right here. Perfect example of what I'm just talking about. This Cespedes, right? 5-star, great set. Player Cespedes has a market, but not a huge market. But is this a card I really want to be in on COMC, knowing that they're going to have more trouble as the year goes on moving cards? Because I just don't know. I don't know if COMC is going to turn it around or not. And I don't know if they're going to fix their shipping times. I don't know if they're going to improve their customer service. And when I say these things, I do want to say my doubt for COMC is 100% their management. Nothing to do with the employees behind the scenes doing the day-to-day work. So when I say these things, I have the utmost respect for the people in their shipping department, the people in their processing department, people on their customer service team. Utmost respect for them. I have almost no respect for COMC's management team, who I think have just stumbled and fumbled throughout the course of the last year plus, really. And so that is why we are seeing this downturn in business on their website. So I do want to say that, because I know very critical of COMC. I just want to get that out there that it has nothing to do with their employees. Their employees do a great job. Probably struggle, probably have limited resources, and I know they work a ton of hours over there. So their actual employees doing the work, making things move forward are awesome. But everybody else, COMC, especially the management, making the decisions, they're doing a very bad job moving things forward. So I'm not going to show you all 5 pages of what is in my portfolio, but again, I'm very happy with where the Flip Challenge is, despite the fact that we've slowed down a bit this month. And I think that will slow down further in the next couple of months for the very least. For at least the short term, over the next 60 days, I expect similar numbers before things could potentially go up in the future. You'd be asking a lot for COMC to right the ship over the next 60 days. I'm going to go ahead and get off my high horse here a little bit, get off my soapbox, if you will. But I hope you enjoyed the Flip Challenge for the month. We'll keep doing this, obviously. I'm got to be more selective, pick and choose my spots a little bit more carefully these days. But we'll update you next month. I'm hoping for a slightly better sales month. Maybe, if not a slightly better sales month, I'm hoping to see a little bit better margin at very least. I've posted some gaudy margins on previous months, and this month was really more of a struggle to get that $1,000 profit. But hey, I'll take it, because we started the challenge back on January 1st with $1,000 in my account. And for me, even in a bad month, to make $1,000 profit, hey, I'll take it. That's going to do it for me. If you enjoy the COMC Flip Challenge, why don't you give this video a like? And then why don't you also hit that subscribe button if you've not already done so. This is, I think, the now 5th installment in this series. So if you missed any of the other ones, you want to see how we got to this point with an asking price of $17,000 in my portfolio, you can watch those. Also, let me know what other kind of COMC content you might want to see. I do this series once a month. I've done the art of the flip, where I've talked about a particular flip that I made from start to finish, what I saw, how I came to those conclusions, the profit and all that stuff. Let me know if there's anything else you want to know, any tutorials or anything like that. I'd be open to doing some more COMC content. That is going to do it for me today. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time on Down the Road.